to do a blue screen here. I don't see where I can do that. So let's see, what's this? Share, mute microphone, save highlights. No, that won't do it. I don't know. I've got ooh, bubbles. Make it a little more interesting for a second here. I don't know whether I can or not. But I thought I could do a blue screen, and I couldn't find the settings for it. Anybody know on YouTube where I might find that? So I've got the blue screen here. But hey, David Carlisle, good morning. And I can't find anything pertinent to it on this iPad, and the settings don't give me any way to do it. I guess you can do it in StreamYard, but not in YouTube. Good morning, William. Good morning. Well, I'm not too successful here. Took my background down and blistering. How you doing, Jamie? Good afternoon to you, mate. And all it has here is filters in the silly thing. The camera only turns it around. That stops it. I guess there's no way to do a background. So we're stuck with a blue screen there, and then the blue screen, because I just got a whole bunch of this pocket page here. We've got this is just all dumped in a drawer. There's pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and we don't know what's in here, so I'm going to separate this out today. Ugh. And never know. We found a couple of little gems that in the other coins and everything, so we might find something in here. Maybe I'll find a New Mexico coin. We don't know. Anyways, no blue screen. Well, I got a blue screen, but no image in the background. So we're out there. Wait a minute. No, that's just splits the screen. Whoop. That's no good. So I'm back. So we're still here, right? How's everything going with you all this morning? David, how is your cold getting, your COVID thing? See, what, your cough, how is it? Oh, let's see. You go to my files here and pick up my music. Let's see. So, good morning, Happy Chappy. How are you? Are you on your break? So, Alrighty. So I'm going to turn the camera around here. And I got some tubs to work with. Put the zincans in and the coppers in. So I've got one of these type tubs here. So, and one for nickels and dimes. And then I got one for quarters here. So we can play around with these. Let me get situated, get my camera turned down here. So, hey, how's it going, Greg? How you doing? Is it getting cold out there? So I guess these out of the way here and just take a handful and see what comes here. Well, how come your chat turned black? That's weird. There you got everybody else's white. Just one of yours turned black. That was very strange. Okay, we're gonna turn the camera down here. Come on. There we go. Turn the light on. And there we go, get a little closer here. All right, the 500. You know, I am flabbergasted as to what my subs have been doing. I'm at 2751. I just keep going up like 10 to 20 a day, which I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. I wish my watch hours were going up this fast. So we don't have to look at these long. I'm not looking for anything really special. These are probably all going to be like this nickel. It's a new nickel. I'm not really looking for anything special, just anything at all. Mostly we're just checking this out and separating, because we're gonna roll all this up. So zinking and Hunter, good morning. How are you doing? Hunter, there you It's causing one of your chats every once in a while to be black background. Might find a copper in here. Might find a copper. So we're just looking for possible jewels. No. Decided gonna roll up all these pennies and everything. Get rid of them. You know what? I was working on my pool yesterday, and there were a couple of spots in the plaster that were chipped. So I have some plaster patch you have to mix up, and the plaster patch, I just knew I saw it in one of my sheds that when I was cleaning out the sheds last week. I knew I saw that patch in there, but I went out to look for it. And then I know you've all done this, where you get in your mind that something is someplace that you put it, and it has to be there. And it's in your head. There's where I put it. Why isn't it there? Right? But I had moved it, and then somewhere in the back of my mind I knew that I had moved it. And that song always gets loud. So I just told myself, I want to get rid of everything. Everything, you know, everything I've ever kept, saying, I'm going to do something with that. And it just all of a sudden had an epiphany, you know. I think that's a copper. There's a copper. 1969. Yay. Who knows what could be in here. And so, you know, I was looking for that patch and found it where I had actually put it. I thought of where I actually put it and said, no, there, I know that's where it's at. But I looked for 10, 15 minutes for it in the shed. Yep, there's another copper. Nope, 1989. That's not, looks like a copper though. Wow. No, turn it over and it's got the zinc-in look. But the front of it kind of looks like a copper. 89 is not a copper. So anyway, I came to the realization that holding on to things, having so much stuff to look through to find something, you know, what is that? Yeah, it can wear you out looking for things that you think you have. Right? Plenty of that, Greg. Plenty of that. Got to tell you, I respect all you guys for helping me out. Lord knows you guys have other things to do, but you're here hanging with me. Okay, Jamie, see you in a bit. Nothing, only one copper so far. It's only the first handful. But all these pennies go into rolls this weekend. All these dimes go into rolls this weekend. Right, there's another copper. All right, 2 coppers. Whoops. So I had 2 choices this morning. Oh, there's an 82. Wait a minute. Huh. 82. 82. Scale out here. Yep, it's a zinc. So, what was I talking about? Oh, I forgot. 74. So if I was talking about the choice this morning. I was trying to make to entertain you today. And today decided to do this because it has to be done. And look at there. There's a 1965 close but no cigar. No use keeping it. It ain't worth nothing more. There's a 67. Zinkin and a Zinkin. And anyway, it was either this to see if I could entertain you, or disassembling all of the barbecues that I have. That was my next job on my list, William. I wonder why some of my chats are coming up with a black background, the rest of them are all white. This never happened to me before. I didn't change any settings that changed that. So it was either this, going through these coins, which has to be done, or disassembling barbecues and going to the scrapyard. That would have been a little noisy, but what do you guys think? Would you have turned your volume down and stuck while I disassembled a bunch of old grody barbecues to take to scrap? Don't believe I've ever heard of Snoopy stacks. Clearly you guys are just playing me in the background. Thanks, William. You wouldn't hang out if I was grinding up or banging up barbecues to throw away, scrap. That's fair. That's fair. I'm glad I chose this. I've found 2 coppers so far, so profitable. Oops, is that a copper? No, that's a 2007. What are you talking about? Well, next week, I'm going to be busy, but I'm going to do some working on maybe getting StreamYard up next week. I'm thinking that maybe it would be entertaining to have somebody sit up here and talk with me. It'd be easier for me to have a conversation. So oh, I should have, should have been smarter about that kind of thing. I didn't think anybody'd be interested in me doing that, so I didn't video any of that. I can show you the chairs that I fixed for sure, but I didn't video as I was working on them. Hey, 1964, and it's a nickel instead of a dime or a quarter. I only got one 1964 coin. So, nice. No real interesting dimes so far. This is just pocket change. This is not what I found in the ground. So we're just getting rid of anything that is sitting around if it's of value. I got a 50-gallon terrarium that I'm going to get rid of. And got a Christmas tree I'm going to get rid of. It's got lights and bulbs and everything. So if it's got any value, you know, going back to the chairs, William, I didn't think anything would be interesting about doing that, taking those camp chairs apart. But evidently I was mistaken. If one person would be interested in it, more people would be interested. I keep that in mind. There's another 65. Yeah, another 65, 1 year off. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Going in a roll, going in a roll. So, but I can show you the huh? Yeah, well, what I did was, if it was broken in any way, look at there. Look at there, guys. I got a silver Rosie. Dun, dun, dun. That's not a 9. No, that's a 0. That's definitely a 1960, huh? Or is it a 69? Wait a minute. Is that a 69 or a 60? Oh, dogs. Look at, I thought for sure that was a 60, but the 9 is right down there touching the edge. It's not a 60. Rats. 69 in a roll. Scared me. But still possible, right? Still possible. Got like a ton of change here. Oh, it's definitely a 69. Because I thought I saw the. Is that it? No, that's not. Where is it? Well, I probably can't even find it now. No, it was definitely a 9. It turned into a 9. It looked like a 0 though. Definitely did. I'm just going to pick up all the shields here. I'm not going to put them under the camera. No use doing that at all. There's a copper. Okay. Get all the shields up. And I think that might be copper as well. All right. Yeah, now we're cooking with oil. Yep. So we got a couple coppers. Definitely I think there might be another one. Yep, 3 coppers. Wow, that handful was generated. 82, weighed that one. Nope. Okay, 3 coppers in that handful. I got 2 coppers yesterday. I took our bottles and cans in, and I took the bottles and cans in, and I got 2 coppers in change. So that was nice. And wait a minute. 90 nickel. Should get the shields out of here and get them out of the way. That might be a... All right. Check it out. And how about that one? Nope. That one looked the part at a distance. And I'm not even gonna look at any shields, and there's a lot of these that, what's that one? There's another one. Cool deal. So yeah, the chairs, well, I keep getting sidetracked here, sorry. What I'd do is I'd take the canvas off of one that had broken legs or broken metal pieces and set it aside, and then I would find one that had torn canvas and good metal, and then I'd take the canvas off that and swap it out with the metal chair. So all the chairs that we found, and I wound up with like 16, I think. Yeah, well, yep, that'll do it to you. That'll do it to you. Yeah, the one of the pennies that I got yesterday was a 1968, and I got a 1974, and it's funny, just a few of these Zinkans look like they could have copper. They've got, I mean, B copper. They're got that copper look. Where most of them you can tell right away just by I mean, you can tell right away that's a zinc. You don't have to look at the date. You can just tell it's a zinc. Absolutely no way that that would be a copper. But then there's some that, see, that one could not quite, but it's dark enough to where you could say, yeah, maybe, but it's still got that silvery look, kind of. So as far as pennies goes, okay, we only got one copper out of that handful. We got some quarters, and we'll just pull all the quarters out and check the date on them. Just these are almost all eagle backs. We were looking for state coins, so the pocket change we pulled state coins and park coins out of. So and real shiny dimes, you know, they're not anything. But then there's a dime that's grody looking like that, and you gotta look at. So I doubt it got any more. That 1969 threw me for a little bit of a loop, though. Nickels or wait a minute. There's yeah. See that has a silver tone to it as compared to that. Without looking at the edge, and looking at the date, something happened to that one that looks more silver in your hand. You know, just laying in the pile, but we'll go. Nope, never searched these before. This is just all pocket change. It's just stuff, you know, when you get change in the store, and you don't really take the time to look at it at all. You just take it out of your pocket and dump it. So I'll look at it later. See, there's another one. Of course, that's a clad 67, but the 69 really did me a job there. And nickels, I don't think there's anything old here at all. I think all these are newer nickels. I don't see anything that might be of any value at all. 82. All the new ones here with the 3/4 face and but you know, an old nickel can look good, I guess. Well, not that one. Found them that look pretty good. Okay. Still not bad. We got 5 coppers. Cool, Chappie. An ounce of silver. Nice. Make sure you let me know when that's going to be. And the least I can do is shout you out and share you out. Yeah, it took me over a year of detecting to get my first Rosie dime. That's all I've gotten. Yep, Chappie. William remembered it, and that was amazing that he remembered that I got 1 dime. So this is fun. Yeah, I think I got another copper. I think. Yep, there's a 61. Hey, how about that? Now that could just be a dime or a quarter. This one's, see, at a certain angle that kind of looks coppery, but then when you look at it, look at the toning on it, you know. Yeah. That's what I'm getting stuff out of, right? Is the sense. What's that one? Nope. That was a. These are the dark ones, but I'm only looking at them because they're dark, just to make sure that I can tell pretty much when I'm going through them. Every once in a while one fools me. Most of the Zinkins are really easy, especially the shields. I mean, you can't pick up a shield and say, oh. But I don't think that I'm gonna. See, it's all mixed together, though. I got when I pull out a handful. When I pull out a handful, I get all of them, so I got to pick them all up and go through them here. Otherwise, I'll just have a whole bunch of nickels, dimes, and quarters out here without checking any of them. But they all have eagle backs, so quarters are really easy to check real quick for the date. I decided, not being a coin guy, I'm not going to be checking all of these for errors, because it's all, if I was buying coins, it'd be one thing, but all these. Yeah, I wish I could find a Morgan. Biggest coin I've found is a 50-cent piece. You know, I've not found $1 yet. I mean, a silver dollar. Found dollars. Biggest coins I've found are dollars. The Sacagaweas and the Susan B. Anthony's and the President's dollars. But never silver dollar, Ike or Morgan or a peace dollar. Pick up all the chromy looking dimes. I'll just go through them real fast here. Any that look silvery or aluminum. I'll look at. But the chromy ones I'm not going to look at all. Hey, you guys, listen to some music for just a second. I have to run. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Most of this is pennies, I think, anyway. So, wheezy, wheezy. Wow. You know, I have to get to a place that is old and not many people know about it. But there's only a few places that you can go. Oh, it looked a little bit coppery there. Just the right amount of dirty to make you look. Wow. It's okay. This will go faster than I thought because I'm not looking at every single coin here. And none of these dimes look like they could be anything. Oops, sorry guys. So that's not bad. I'll put these up here too, and the other two. So this is how many coppers we got so far. Eight coppers so far. All right. Country Club. That's a place to go. Yeah, I would love to detect some place that was populated in the 1800s that's not now, but there's not that many places around that. There's a 1964 nickel, another one. Two 1964 nickels. What's this? What's this? Check the edge first. Oh, it's a clad. Looked silvery though. Looked silvery. Huh? Look at there. Now there's not any chance in the world that's not what it's. All right. Da, da, Oh well. That was just 1 year after I was born. How about that? How about that? Me and getting around to it didn't have any idea that was in there, but there it is. Second time. I didn't find it metal detecting. Can't claim it metal detecting, can I? 1977 Star Wars year. Another copper. Another copper. Maybe I'll. There's another copper. Now I'm getting excited. Is that a beat up copper? No. So there we are up on an hour, and we've found 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 coppers and a silver dime. All right. This is one. Was I looking at this one? No, I think this is the Zinken. Yeah, an 83. Close. No cigar. Darky. No. It looks like could be. Yep. Another copper. 12 coppers. Oh, don't cover up the date to the dime. Stop. Okay. Alrighty. So far, so good, huh? Got a lot of cents to roll. And I don't have to clean these. That's a good thing, right? There's a beat up dime. That's a clad beat up dime. It looks like it could have been silver beat up as much as it is. That's what I'll do, is not checking dates, just check dimes and see if there's a clad or not. Two at a time. $1974. One. Okay, I'm happy. Still got a couple, 3 handfuls in here, 3 or 4 handfuls. So we still got a chance. So you guys hanging out all right? Got my regulars in here. And at the second hour, there'll be a couple more regulars come in. You guys are awesome, hanging out with me while I'm just doing my... I know that's a zinking, but then looking at pocket change. Who would have thought? There's another one. At least I'm getting some coppers out of here. Wish there was more silver, but silver just is not in pocket change generally. It's definitely hard to find silver in pocket change, as hard as it is out there in the field. I gotta check the crusty ones if they're not. There's I love those coins that look like this. I don't know why. Just makes them look more realistic in age and stuff. You find one that looks like this, it's older, but if you look at the two together, 1981 looks older than the 79 just because it's dirty. It has more character. Look at the detail in the face and stuff. Just looks better to me. Is that silly or what? See, there's a difference between an 85 and a 95. 95 has more hair detail. I don't think the 85 had as much hair detail when it was brand new. All right. So all we need here is a war nickel and a dime. I mean a quarter. There's a 66. Down there close. Down there close. Look at this one. Looks like the silvery color rather than the chromy color. So how you guys doing? Hanging in there with me? Here, well, I'm having all the fun here. That's not. There's one. Oops. Another copper. Yeah, some of the Zinkins can fool you a little bit, but when you get right down to it, if you look at them real careful, you can tell they're not copper. I found one copper penny that looked like this, shiny like that. Only one. I don't know why it was out in the ground shiny like that. The goldy, copper look. Then there's a black Zinkin. That is, wait a minute. That is a Zinkin. Come on. Yeah, 85. The black Zinkin. So another silvery looking, but I know that's brand new. Just, how come some of them are shiny and some look like aluminum? What's this one? $1967. That's close. Huh. This is where I should be doing it, huh? There we go. Checking these because they're a little beat up. 78. There's another 64. Okay. Not doing too bad. There's a beat up 82. Beat up. Huh. Well, look at here. Look at here. That goes in there with the 51 Rosie Dime. Look at that. 1893. Pocket change. Look at that stuff, huh? Where's that quarter? Oh, there's a really good looking penny, huh? Check that one out. That's a shield penny. That looked like somebody beat it with sandpaper. Just put a piece of sandpaper over it and just started beating it. That is a weird looking penny. I don't think we can get a date off that at all. And that is just weird. Doesn't it look like somebody just took like a coarse grit sandpaper and beat it with a hammer? That's what it looks like to me. Look how shiny it is in between the dimples. That's too weird. I haven't ever found one like that before. So, what do you think about the pocket change, guys? Okay, happy chappy. Well, if I get a minute, I'll pop in and say hi. I know what you mean about having things to do. I got so much to do. Is that a... No. Not even close. Not even close. That one looks like it could have been, but nope. See the discoloration in it, the blue looking? Oh. Got lots of Zinkins though. Got lots of Zinkins. You guys still hanging in there? Well, I guess we found something good, huh? It's the easiest way to look at the dimes. You don't have to think too much about it. Might find us over this way. Just listening, William. I know. I know. Hope I say something interesting. Always be nice to hear something interesting. But I count on you guys to say things so that I can let's see, spread these out a little bit here. Keep that. I'm pretty happy getting those 2 coins. You can't see the coins like I... Oh, because you're on your phone? The little screen? Can you turn it sideways? Do landscape? Yeah, if the pennies are a little bit beat up, I'm gonna look at them. I think there's another one. Actually, coppers are easier to tell out in the sunlight. When you're in the sunlight, you know for sure that it's a zinc. Oh, look at there. Little unicorn got put in there somehow off of something. $71. That one almost looks silver, but no. To the drunken sailor early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Drunken sailor, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Up she rises, way, hey, up she. I think there's another one. Yep. 1960. Wish that dime could have been 1960. That's a 1980. That's another copper. I don't know where these came from. Need to get more songs on there that I can sing along with. That way I can just keep the noise going. What do you think? Yeah, I'll just have to post pictures of the dime and the penny, though. 1 cent piece. The coppers are nice, but the Indian head, that was a surprise. The 51 was a surprise. So, alrighty, we're down to the dregs. We're down to the last bit here. Are we going to find anything else? What's this one? This could be. Nope, 87. There's another copper. 1966. Oh, well, that's okay. Good morning, T-Rep. We found some goodies. I'm just going through a tub of pocket change. And look what we found. Can you see it? Ah. Can you see what we found? A whole bunch of coppers. And 1880 or 93, 1893 Indian head and a 1951 Rosie dime. In our pocket change that we've had in here for a long time. There's another distinguished quarter. I like them when they look like this because the detail pops on them. I know that doesn't make them worth anything, but I like them like that. They look like an old coin instead of one like this. That's a 77, and that's a 95. But the 95 looks older than the 77. But anyway, that's just my personal preference. It's just what I like to look at. Hoping I'll find a good coin one of these days that looks like that. There's another copper. Boy, doing pretty good on the coppers. Not bad anyway. So oh, you went back through them? Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's why we got all these coins here. Have quite a bit to roll up here now. So I'm hoping to get a quarter. I don't think I'm going to get a quarter. The dime was a surprise. The dime was a surprise. So was the Indian head. You wouldn't think that we would just throw those in pocket change, but we did. And what are the chances of getting a quarter? There's a 65. 1 year off. Got some in here that could be's. They definitely could have been. That 65 was as close as you get, I think, for a quarter. Too bad we didn't have more of it. More of it. got lots of change and stuff, so. Another copper. See, that one looks nice. I don't know. I see the difference between that one and that one there. It just looks older, doesn't it? It's not like there's a 1961 that looks newer than that. It's weird. It almost looks like a steel penny, except for the copper showing through on the words in the edge. Huh. Okay, keep that Indian head out there. That's another copper there. Yep. It's not a bad haul for a bunch of pocket change. I was telling everybody I got 2 coppers and change yesterday. I don't. When we were putting this away, we just threw it in the tub. But we kind of look at things now. We look at them to see if they're. There's another copper. Okay. Look at things to make sure what we got before we throw it in the tub. But you never know. There's another copper. That one looks like a steel penny though, doesn't it? I know they weren't steel in the 80s, but I mean, it just take on that tone right there, just a little bit, right? Kind of looks that blue steel looking. Another copper, yeah. This one, I don't know. It's crusty. This one almost looks like I dug it rather than got it in pocket change. Yeah, I'm getting a little better. What year is that? Come on, focus. Is that an 86? Yeah, that's a 6 on the end. Huh. I haven't. Yeah, 86. Okay, that wasn't worth the time. I think this is a copper. There you go. Wow, we're getting lots of coppers down here at the bottom. I guess they're heavier. They're all at the bottom. There's another one, I think. I know that is. I'm going to weigh it at 82s. But I'm pretty sure that's a copper 82. Yep. 3.1. Did I cover up my Indian head? What happened to my Indian head that was there? What did I do with it? There it is. Hey Jamie, welcome back. We're down to the last few coins here. Just checking them out. Checking 83. Sometimes the 83s look more coppery. I think they had a thicker copper shell or something. See, it looks more coppery. Just a little bit of the tint on it. But definitely they had thicker copper shells on the older pennies. Yep, there's a copper. There's another copper. Okay, we're running out of pennies now. No more coppers. Well, maybe one more. Nope. No, I don't think so. No. So, just got a few dimes here. Nickels are, we've got a few that were older, 64s. Okay, we're down to the last few here. But that was a pretty good hunt. You got the tub full of coins. Cool. Now you let us know how old you are, Jamie. Alrighty. So it looks like got about 2 rolls of dimes. A little over a roll of nickels, at least 4 rolls of pennies, maybe 5 rolls of pennies, a couple rolls of quarters, and we got, these are the nice finds here. Just a second. I'm gonna rake aside these coppers. And put the finds of the day. Finds of the day. You see those? All right, T-Rep, how about you, William? These are the unicorn coins. It's an 1893, William. 1893. So we did okay on the coppers too. We got, I think I almost got a whole roll of coppers here. Not quite. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. $20, 2, 4, 6, 7, 27 coppers. So we got that's not bad. Out of the tub of pocket change. Very cool. Then we got this doozy. This one really. That's pretty cool. We took all our pennies in once, and I don't think we even looked at whether they were coppers or not at one point. We just took them in and put them through the coin star, I think. That was really rude of us to do. But this one, I don't know what year it is. It's a shield penny, but it looks like somebody took it and sandwiched it between some 80 grit sandpaper and smacked it down. That's a weird one. I think the oldest nickels we got were 64s. We got 3 64 nickels, but nothing to speak of. They can go in the coffer for rolling. Yeah, that might have been a parking lot coin that we picked up. It just looks really weird. It doesn't look like just regular asphalt damage. It looks like intended damage. Wow. Oops. There we go, 27 coppers. This guy just doesn't want to sit on top. So, what else can I do? Oh, you know what? I think I got I know I didn't roll throw a Indian head in here, but I got just for a few minutes here. I want to go through these coppers just to see. I don't think I snuck an Indian head in there for my coppers that I dug, but I'm going to dump them out here and see if there's any wheat scents in my coppers that I dug up that I've just been setting aside. I got a few here. I got a few. I don't know whether I've got any wheat scents in there. I might. I would just look for wheat scents and see if I did. Let's see. If you see a wheat scent, point it out. And I know all of these are coppers, but I really didn't check them that close all the time for wheat. And some of them are a little bit crusty. So it could be a crusty wheat in there someplace. Definitely not going to be an Indian head in there. Pretty much 100% positive. ABC. Didn't say hi to you when you first came in. I was self-absorbed here. Just looking for wheat pennies in any of these coppers that I pulled out of the ground. But hey, you wanna? Are you looking? Found 27 coppers and some pocket change that we had in a little tub or plastic bag, I think they were in. But look here. I don't know whether you saw these or not. But, 1951 Rosie and a 1893 Indian head. Oh, coppers definitely last longer. Zinkins, not so much. Zinkins, not so much. The shrinking zinkin, that's what we got in our cent coins. That was a rough year for you. I bet. It was cold that winter, wasn't it? It was one of those non-global warming days. Or years. Up, here we go. What year is it? 1934. All right. So we got a wheat cent in with my coppers, and I didn't know it. One Wheatie. Wait a minute. What's this one? There's another one. $19.46. Two Wheaties. Is that one? Or is that a dime? What's that? That's a dime in with my coppers. What's that doing in there? Where'd it go? I just got a dime in there, 79 dime in with my coppers. Bummer. Does look like a copper, doesn't it? Look, you can't hardly tell them apart unless you really look close. So we're looking for Wheaties and all the coppers that I dug. This isn't all of them. Okay, so that's exciting. That shows you how much attention I pay. I'm too broke to pay attention. There's another dime in with my coppers. Don't know how those are getting in there. Uh-oh, is that? Nope, that's not. That's not. So, guys having fun yet? So, I guess I'm showing my hand here how inattentive I am to certain things. I'm attentive enough to tell that it's copper, but not that it's a wheat cent. I don't know how I got all of these into this little jar. They're not going. There's another dime, 30 cents. So 2 wheat cents and 3 dimes so far in my coppers. After this, I'm going to have to wash this blue cloth so that it doesn't look all that dirty anymore. Oh, there's another one. What year is this one? Uh-oh. $1954, huh? Okay, 1954, 1934, 1946. I don't know how I'm going to get them all back in here. I don't know how I got them in there in the first place. It was full, but it was... Is that another dime? Nope, that's a penny. Shield penny. What's a shield penny doing in my coppers? Wishful thinking, I guess. So are we having fun yet? Some crusty pennies. That definitely a copper, but these two, how did I know these are coppers? They just look like coppers. I can't see a date on them. I'm sure they're probably coppers because they just look like coppers. I'll have to clean those off. See. Yeah, wasn't looking for any errors today. I was just going through the pocket change that we dumped in the tub and checking for anything out of the ordinary, and luckily found 27 coppers and a silver and an Indian head. So I'm really happy that I went through all this change. Now we've got 3 Wheaties in my coppers here. Most 99% of them are definitely memorials. So. Look at there, right? I can't get any more in this. How did I get them in there before? This all came out of this jar. Huh. I don't think I'm going to get them all back in, though. I think I'll just dump them into a tub. Huh. Yeah. Dump them into a tub. So, memorials, 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 memorials. So I think that's it. I think that I put away can't believe that I put 3 dimes in there though with the coppers. So in with my coppers, 3 dimes. And what year is that? 1968. I don't think I can clean these off good enough to get a date off these. I don't think I can see a date on that. I'm pretty sure that's a copper. Does not resemble a zinc in any way. But I don't know what the date is on it. Have to see if I can get a little plastic brush and clean those off. No date on that one. But that one doesn't resemble a zinc in any way either. So anyway, oops. There I go again. Gone over my time. Alrighty, you guys, hang on just a second. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Here we go. Let's see who we got talking to us now. Okay, you guys. What can I say? Thank you guys so much. God bless you all for being here and hanging out and coming in and saying hi and hitting the like button. And well, my sound is loud with the mic now. Hey, Lucky James. Thank you for coming in. We're just heading out. I got lots of things to do. I know you guys are anxious to get out and about. I so much appreciate you guys hanging with me and going through all of this. But we did get some nice finds, didn't we? Got 3 Wheaties, and we got 27 coppers, and we got a Rosie 1951 dime, and we got a 1893 Indian head that we just put in a tub just right out of our pockets. Getting around to it, empty your outer purse after I go into a store and get change and give it to her, and she put it in her purse, and then she'd empty it out into a tub. And I think actually, it was all in the bottom of a drawer, and she picked it up and put it in the tub. But we're just going through everything we can and gonna get rid of all this stuff. But anyways, we had a great time. I had a great time. I think you guys are the greatest. I really appreciate you. God bless you all again, and I'll be back. Who knows when? No, for sure on Monday. But peace, you guys. Hunt well, stay well. Later, Gators. Let's hunt.